Hi friends, Gia here. Welcome if you're new, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I would love for you to tap that red button down below, as well as the bell next to it, so you can become a part of my YouTube family and get notified every time I post a new video. So today I'm gonna be discussing 5 tools, well, wait, hold on. It's actually 7 tools, must-have tools that you need to, in order to have a business, an online business, which includes being a YouTuber, a blogger, an online creator, an online entrepreneur, or even if you have like a brick and mortar store. These are things, definitely things that you can use in every business. I've learned so much over the past year and a half that I've been on YouTube and really started my online entrepreneur journey. It's been so fulfilling and rewarding, and just walking into my purpose has just been such a blessing to me. So for anybody out there that's been on the fence about whether they should start doing their own thing or create their own business or create another avenue of an income stream, I definitely highly encourage you to just do it. Just go for it. You have nothing to lose, and these tools that I'm going to be sharing with you today will help you on this journey. So the first thing I'm going to share is, if you're a YouTuber or even if you're just a blogger, I think I know a lot of bloggers are now doing video and stuff. It's obviously a camera. I film with the Canon G7X. I'm filming with it right now, or else I'd show you. This is a Canon G7X, and I absolutely love this camera. It's an investment, but it's so worth it because you could use it for so many things. It's a great vlogging camera because it's somewhat compact and lightweight, and it has that flip screen up in the that you can see yourself from the front. And it's also a great camera to just sit on a tripod and film with. At this point in my YouTube career, I'm ready to get a second camera, but this is definitely a great camera for anyone who's starting out, or even if you are a YouTube vet. This would be a great camera to add to your collection because, like I said, it takes great quality video, great for vlogging, and so on and so forth. There's a link for the camera and everything that I'm going to discuss below in the description box. The second thing I'm going to share is the editing software that I use to edit my YouTube videos with, and my my online course videos, or videos for my website, or anything like that. I use Filmora Wondershare. I love it. Most YouTubers are Mac users, and I'm not a Mac user, so I had to find something that was great, affordable, easy to use, and has great options as far as your editing style goes, and Filmora Wondershare fit all of those. So I love it. I highly recommend it, and like I said, it's really easy to use. So the third thing I'm going to suggest are stock photos, okay? So stock photos are those really pretty photos that you see on Instagram. I know I use them on my Instagram account a lot. And anytime you see like a really pretty quote with a picture behind it, those are usually stock photos. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. The link is down below. But those are stock photos, and one of the great websites that you can go to get stock photos is graphicstock.com. Graphicstock houses over 300,000 photos, graphics, photos, vector and images that are at a really affordable price. And if you use the link down below, you get a free 7-day trial for Graphicstock. It's so important to have some sort of digital presence online, regardless if you have an Etsy store, if you're a blogger, or if you're, like I said, a YouTuber. You definitely need to have some sort of social media presence on almost all of the social media sites. And even on Instagram, you'll see like those quotes with the pretty photos behind it. And Graphicstock is an excellent website that you can use to get those stock photos. You can also use the photos for thumbnails. I mean, you don't always have to use a photo of yourself or a photo of something that you're creating for your thumbnail. You can use a great royalty-free stock photo, which you can find on graphicstock.com as well. Alright guys, so I'm sitting here editing this video, and I realized I forgot to mention that if you use the link below, you get a free 7-day trial. I mean, that's really awesome. I'm actually on Graphicstock right now as we speak, looking for stock photography for Instagram. There's also really great quotes on there as well, so I just thought I'd mention that really quick. Alright, enough of me chatting. back to the video. The membership with Graphic Stock is 100% royalty free, all of the images on there, so you never have to worry about being like copyrighted, because you can't just Google an image and use it. I mean, you can get in a lot of trouble for that. So you definitely don't want to do that. You have to always use royalty free photos and music, you know, and all that when it comes to YouTube and even on your blog. The fourth thing I'm gonna recommend is Squarespace. Now, Squarespace is the hosting website that I use to host my website, marriagemotherhood.com. It's so easy to use and so like easy to just create the website that you want on there. I started out with my website using WordPress, but I found it really difficult to use and really complicated because I don't know how to really code anything. But once I switched over to Squarespace, it was so much easier to use and navigate through, and I highly recommend them for your website or your blog or even an e-commerce site. You can use Squarespace to host through. I love it. I use Squarespace to create my website for my course, my online course. If you didn't know, I did create an online course. The link for the waitlist is down below. Enrollment is currently closed, but I use Squarespace for all of that. The sixth thing I'm gonna recommend is canva.com. Now, whenever you see those, like on my personal Instagram page, anything that you see where I'm announcing a webinar or if it's a quote or anything like that, I always make those in canva.com. I love Canva. It's great to create Pinterest images in Canva because it saves the template for you. You could create YouTube thumbnails in there, and it will save the template for you. It's just a great website. You can customize it with any kind of color you want. You can use any kind of fonts you want. Highly recommend canva.com. That's what I use for all of my social media graphics. Were all made in canva.com. And so the seventh thing that I recommend is PicMonkey. I use PicMonkey for my thumbnails all the time on YouTube. It's just really quick and easy to use. You can use PicMonkey.com. Now, don't get me wrong, PicMonkey has there's some things that you can do in PicMonkey that you can't do in Canva, but if I just need something really, really quick, I typically use PicMonkey. I highly recommend them. I use those for my YouTube thumbnails all the time, hands down. For my social media graphics and everything like that, I use Canva, but for my thumbnails, I use PicMonkey, because there's so many things that like you could do in PicMonkey that are really great for thumbnails for YouTube. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna recommend is ConvertKit. Now, I use them as my email marketing provider. So anytime anyone downloads my Excel budgeting Excel spreadsheet, which by the way, if you haven't downloaded it, it's amazing. Click the link down below to download it. I collect their email address and then I send it to them immediately, and I use ConvertKit to do that. They're my email marketing system that I use. I love ConvertKit. It's so important to, once you really start getting serious about your business, you want to collect people's emails so that you can get to know them better, so that you can give them special offers. If you want to just connect with your audience at a deeper level, you want to start collecting emails so that I can, you know, give them exclusive content and so on and so forth. If you'd like to join my email list, the link for that is down below. It's always down below. So like I said, anytime you want to download either my meal planner or the Excel spreadsheet or anything like that, and I ask you for your first name and your email address, it's all housed through ConvertKit.com. Love them, highly, highly recommend them. Link for that is down below as well. That's it, guys. So what are some of your favorite things? If you're a YouTuber or a blogger, if you have an online business of some sort, or if you're an online entrepreneur, what are some of your favorite tools that you like to use? I love to learn from you guys. I've shared with you what my favorite tools are, and I'd like to thank Graphic Stock for sponsoring this video and working with me and collaborating with me on this video. So make sure you guys check out the link down below for graphicstock.com/YouTube. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, tap my picture up above, and you can also check out my previous video right over there, and all my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.